What is a hero? Is it someone in a cape swooping in to save the day? Or can it be something darker, more chaotic? Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight isn't just a superhero movie, it's a film that takes our classic idea of a hero and puts it through the ringer. It asks a brutal question: what are you willing to sacrifice for the greater good? Today we're going to look at how the film uses its story, its characters, and its visuals to argue that true heroism isn't about glory, it's about the burden you choose to carry. My thesis is this: in The Dark Knight, heroism is ultimately defined by sacrifice, the willingness to sacrifice one's reputation, one's soul, and even the truth itself, all to protect the hope of others. Let's start with the plot itself. The Joker isn't just a villain with a plan. He's an agent of chaos, whose only goal is to prove that rules and morals are a joke. He forces everyone, especially the Batman, into impossible choices. And the film's most powerful statement on sacrifice comes at the very end. Let's take the ferry scene for example. This is the Joker's masterstroke. He sets up what should be a classic movie climax. But Christopher Nolan does something brilliant. He doesn't have the Batman swoop in. He doesn't have the boats blow up. The real climax is a quiet, moral choice made by ordinary living people. It's a moment of collective heroism. But that hope is fragile, and to protect it, Batman and Gordon make the most difficult decision of all. In the end, they sacrifice the truth. They let Batman take the blame for Harvey Dent's crimes. Batman's final heroic act isn't about winning a fight. It's about becoming the villain. He sacrifices his own story, his own legacy, so that Gotham City can have a hero to believe in. The narrative itself ends not with victory, but with a necessary lie. The theme of sacrifice is tragically embodied in the character of Harvey Dent. He's the White Knight, the hero who can fight crime in the daylight without a mask. He represents a future where a symbol like Batman isn't even needed. But the Joker can't allow that. He doesn't want to kill Harvey. He wants to break him, to prove that even the best of us can fall. And he succeeds. Harvey loses everything: his love, his face, his faith in the system. His transformation into Two-Face is the ultimate corruption. The coin he once used as a symbol of certainty becomes a tool of random chance. Harvey's arc is the cause of the war Batman is fighting. He is the sacrifice. He literally and symbolically loses his soul, and his death creates a problem. If the city's purest hero falls, what hope is left? That's why Batman must become the scapegoat, to sacrifice his name to save Harvey's. It's a devastating cycle. One hero's fall demands another's sacrifice. Finally, the film paints this argument about sacrifice directly onto the screen through its color and lighting. Gotham City is a city of shadows and muted blues, a realistic, grim world. But the Joker is a splash of violent, unnatural color. He is chaos, visually infecting order. Now let's look at the famous interrogation scene. This isn't just a conversation, it's a visual metaphor. Batman, shrouded in shadow, represents the brutal, ugly work of protecting the city. The Joker, sitting calmly in that stark light, is the disease he is trying to fight. But the most powerful visual sacrifice is saved for the very end. Batman doesn't walk into the light. He disappears into the darkness, completely. The film's visual palette concludes by showing us a hero who has sacrificed his place in the light. He is no longer just a man in the shadows. He has become the shadow itself, a silent guardian, a watchful protector, a dark knight. So what's the verdict? The film's greatest strength is its courage. It commits to its dark and complex thesis about heroism without taking the easy, happy ending. It makes you feel the weight of Batman's choice. If there is a weakness, it might be the sonar surveillance machine. It's an incredibly powerful tool that feels a bit like a sci-fi cheat code in an otherwise grounded world. And its end justify the means morality is a little too neatly resolved. But in the end, The Dark Knight leaves us with a powerful and haunting idea. A hero isn't someone who is celebrated. A hero is someone who makes a choice no one else can make. To bear the burden, to carry the sin, and to disappear into the night. All for the sake of a hope that they themselves will never get to see.